Hi church. Today I want to talk about trust. I found this lovely psalm in 34 verse 8, and it says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Oh, the joys of those who trust in him." He's inviting us to see that he is good, that we can trust him. We can trust him when things don't seem to go the way that we think they should. We can trust him when our finances seem to run out and we don't seem to know what to do. We can trust him with everything that we have, because he says here that he is good. God is a good God. He's not out to harm us or to damage us or to cause us pain. When I was a little girl, I didn't have to worry about paying the rent or paying my bills, or whether I'd have shoes on my feet or clothes on my back, or whether I'd have food to eat. That was for my mum to do. That wasn't for me to concern myself about. And this is what the Lord is trying to say today. It's the word trust. He's spoken to me an awful lot about this during this time when we've been apart. Things have gone wrong and problems have occurred. And trust is not something that I find easy. Like many other people, I've had my heart broken. I've been damaged in many different ways. But this verse says, taste and see. He's inviting me, he's inviting you to trust him. He's saying, I am good. Just like good food that you eat. Just like, the nice things that you see in life. And that, I know, is nothing compared to the Lord. But when I was a little girl, my mum used to give me lamb stew with pearl barley. And I didn't like the pearl barley, and to be honest with you, I still don't like it. But I remember her saying, try it, eat it, it's good. And it's good for you. And what she was doing is she was inviting me to trust her. And of course I would eat it. I was a child. I trusted my mum wasn't going to give me poison or something horrible to eat. Because she's my mum and she loved me. And she cared about me. And she still does. So that's what the Lord is saying. He's saying trust. There's another verse in Matthew 7, verse 9, and it says, and he's talking to the people around and about him, and he says, you parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? Or if they ask for a fish, do you give them a snake? Of course not. If you sinful people know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask him? I'm a parent myself. I have 6 children. I have 10 grandchildren. And I know that I like to give good things to my kids. I wouldn't harm them in any way, shape or form, not knowingly, not on purpose. And my heart is the same as what the Lord's heart is towards you. He wouldn't, if you were asked him to help you out of a situation, he's not going to make the matter worse for you. That's not his job. He might allow bad things to happen. He definitely has allowed this situation with the coronavirus that we're in, and I don't know why. But he's allowed it. But he will only allow it if he knows that there is a good reason. And at the end of it, there is something extremely good that's going to come out of it. It says somewhere else in the Bible about everything that is good, everything that is lovely, think of these things. Because that is his nature. His nature is to give. His nature is to be kind. His nature is to love. His nature is to take care of us. We are in effect his children. He is our Father. I don't know much about you, but I'm learning this word trust. I'm learning not to worry. In the natural, I am actually quite a worrier. I worry about all sorts of things. And when I worry, I get upset. my tummy gets upset, I get upset. The second part says, oh, the joys of those who trust in him. When we put our trust in him, and when we abandon ourselves and let go of those things that we're holding on to, that aren't necessarily what he wants for us, there is a peace that comes. There is a joy. It's not a happiness. It's a understanding that he will take care of everything. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it doesn't happen straight away. It can take weeks, months, sometimes even years for that answer to come. And it might not always be what we expect it to be, but it will come. The answers will come if we put our trust in him. There is another word that is used an awful lot in the Bible, and it's suddenly. And God is a God of suddenly. He will suddenly bring something to your mind. He will suddenly answer your prayer. So I say, hold on. Hold on to him and trust in him. Taste and see. And he will be there for you. Thank you. Bye.